Vermont's capital city wants to make it easier to get around through the heart of its downtown without using a car or a bus. So what options are on the table? Local 44's Mike Hoey has more tonight live from the newsroom. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Lauren. Well, at the beginning of last year, an engineering consulting firm started to study the Main Street and Barre Street corridors and how the city could make them safer for biking or walking. Main Street and Barre Street in Montpelier aren't as friendly to pedestrians and bicyclists as they should be, especially the intersection of Main and Barre.
It's a very complicated intersection in a city that it's very hard to get across town, and we've got Barre Street is becoming more and more of a well-used street and the bike path.
That intersection topped the list when the consulting firm asked what the biggest trouble spots on the two streets are.
Traffic control is needed, whether that's a roundabout or a signal. And when you walk across Main Street, you feel unsafe. It's chaotic for everybody, whether you're a person driving a car or you're a pedestrian or, in very few cases, a cyclist.
Sophie Sauvé says on both streets, people of all ages often bike on the sidewalks. She believes it makes sense why children would do it.
They're learning to ride, and they're smaller, and they're hard to be seen by vehicular traffic. But if adults are also cycling on sidewalks, it's because they don't feel safe in the road, and there isn't a bike facility for them.
For Main Street, the consulting firm has drawn up plans for a new traffic signal corridor, a series of new roundabouts, one of which would be at Main and Barre, or a combination of the two. For Barre Street, the suggestions are a single-use path for both pedestrians and bicycles, or a two-lane bike path. Peter Kelman says he can tell a lot of thought has gone into this, and he appreciates what Mayor Ann Watson and the City Council are doing.
There's too much rumor mongering and people not really knowing and then feeling like they've been railroaded. I think this is a good process.
But it is worth remembering for the moment, these are only suggestions. The engineering firm expects to present the final results of the study to the City Council sometime in the near future. Live in the newsroom, Mike Hoey, Local 44 News.
Thank you, Mike. The era of the F-35